guys. Weather is changing. And guess what? There's nothing what we can do to change it. So now on, I believe will be good days, bad days, interesting days. At the moment, it's still okay. You know, it's not great, but it's not too cold just yet. But it might change in the next few days. And people will say, well, I'm so pessimistic. No, I'm a realist. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Autumn is here. And it's just one step for the winter. So, all those glorious days when we get on 20 degrees, they are gone. What's up, motherfucker? How you doing? Yeah, the weather's changed, motherfucker. The weather's changed, person. You know, I can feel it under my skin. Anyway, that's what I need to keep employed. I need bad weather. That's when everything actually starts. So I'm not complaining about the weather. I'm just telling you guys from now on, job will be what to do. I'm already looking forward for the floods, closures on the roads, and maybe try to find a better way or better routes for work to not get too late at work. And like 51 here at 3 a.m. Yeah, boy. All those glorious good times are gone. Time to start, get back to the reality, at least the normal weather in England. It's going to be always cold, moody, rainy, sometimes windy. So lives, they will be a lot shorter than what they are right now. At some point, the big boss will come back to work in the winter. Which means I don't know if I'm going to have the chance to be streaming at least at this time in the morning, because we both going to be here for the loading, unless I manage to come a lot earlier than him, which I'm not looking forward to. I say I'm not looking forward to do so, but I will have to. I'll have to, if I want to finish earlier, to go and pick the little one from school. Hopefully it won't be every day, but a few days on the week yet. So I'll try and stream a little bit, but it will not be as often as I am doing right now. So you guys still have some time to come, still subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, you know, make me happy, leaving your likes and all that kind of shit, what we know what to do here, bunch of motherfuckers. So I would say I'm not in massive rush today. And then I just realized this morning, last week I have booked a massage treatment for a couple of people this afternoon from 5. And if I still want to spend a little time with my little one, I will need to be fast on that. Fast to give the treatment, fast here at work, making sure everything will be done on a good time. And of course tomorrow, after work, I'm going to Scotland. So we never stop. Which I believe this is what keeps me going, keeping busy, keep moving around, keep doing different things. Some people will say, well, you don't have time for yourself. Yes, I do. I do. But I'm on that process now when I'm building a little plan for future. So some sacrifice they are required at this very moment. Of course, I'm not sacrificing my health, my family, or anything like that. But I need to make sure things will be easier tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean about future. I still find the time to spend with my family. I still find the time to socialize. I still find the time to see friends time to time. So no matter how easy life can be, you're always going to find a way or a little time for everything what you need. Of course, if you don't just sit down and start complaining about life all the time, you need to make things happen. You are in charge of your life, so if you can't make it, don't expect nobody else to do it for you. And I like this lifestyle that I have, being busy all the time, trying different things all the time, learning different things, September 28th was the last time your package was located on the truck. What the fuck? Okay, I'll try and have a quick look at it when I get a little time today. I'll try to track it and see what happened. Because the mail service in England here sometimes can be a proper shit. I'm sure the package will arrive with the damn patience. So, know what, I'm looking forward to see that motherfucker. And when I get your package, I'm gonna make a video to show you I've got it. So people ask me, how is to be a coalman? How is to work in the dirt? In the coal? People still ask me, why don't you try to go to school and learn something else? Get another profession. What can I say? Sometimes I don't know how to answer to people, because this what I'm doing here is what I've chosen to do. It's not that because the last thing left for me. No, I've chosen this job because It reminds my childhood, what I was doing when I first started working, and I enjoy it. I like it. But I understand for a lot of people it's hard to believe I chosen to become a coalman instead of being in a warm office in front of the computer, sat on a chair, replying to the phone calls, resolving issues, making a lot of money, getting stressed, going to tablet, not having a life, swearing at everyone, being stressed all day long. No, thank you very much indeed. This job is where I work on my own. There is no one here to slow me down while I'm at work, which means I can moan sometimes about work, but I cannot complain. What's the difference between moaning and complaining? Well, if I'm moaning, I'm just sharing with you, yes, it was a bit strange, but there is no one there to be blamed but me for whatever I'm doing here. So if I'm late, it's because I'm too slow at work. If something is not working properly, I'm the one who needs to make a change to make my job easier. And believe it or not, this is by far the easiest job I ever had in my career. I don't have to think too much, at least not yet, because I'm not doing work in the office. A little bit of paperwork, but it's not much. But basically, what do I need to do? Load, drive, load. Sometimes getting a little bit distressed on traffic when the traffic's not moving and then we're hitting a rush. Sometimes, as I say, not all the time. And of course, sometimes when the things start colder than what is going to be at this very moment, because now it's just going to the playground. Some days will get a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. When the winter arrives, then will be the time. Ooh! 1 second, boy. And I'm the mad one. There is someone just like with the horse somewhere. So yes, guys. Then right, this job is easier than what it looks. Okay, it's not as bad as it sounds sometimes. When I say yes, the winter can be tricky. Yeah, but it cannot be perfect all the time, can it? We cannot be saying this is the best job in the world ever. Well, for me it is. I enjoy what I do. So I think this is the difference between the job being a bad job or not. I do enjoy what I do. So when I come to work, I'm happy to come to work. Even though on those days when you are not quite well or not feeling well at all, and you think, well, no matter what, I need to keep my strength, because this job, what I'm doing, requires quite a bit of strength. It's a lot more technique. It requires some strength, and I'm happy doing it. You know, I've been practicing sports my entire life, so I never had a problem with lifting. Worry about washing my hands all the time when I'm doing something. I don't have to worry about keep clean and tidy all the time. Yeah, when I finish work, when I get back home, I have a nice shower, a nice bath. You know, then I can relax. While I'm here, I don't need to be in a nice iron suit all day long, you know, just like I want to get rid of the shit when I can't, because it's part of the uniform. This is my uniform. If I want to work on the shorts, I can work on the shorts. If I want to work on my pants, I can work on my pants. I get to bed soon. Shit. It gets tiring at times and definitely stressful at times. Answering good questions. I know exactly what you mean, buddy. I know exactly what you mean. That's not for me at all. There was a time when I was looking after quite a lot of people. I was trying to make my job with excellence, and not being very much modest here, I was good in what I was doing. I was good. My career as a chef, I knew exactly what I was doing there. But it just got to the point where I was like, yeah, there is a better outside of this place. And I don't know why. I'm a very social person. I like being around people. But you know, sometimes, well, not sometimes, I'm starting to realize that the older I'm getting, I start seeing the world in a different way. I love to spend my time away from people. So the older I'm getting, the more I want to live my life alone, without having this madness around me, you know, stressing my mind all the time. I just want to relax. I want to come to work. I want to make sure I'm doing the job properly. But I don't want to have people around me complaining, nagging, asking questions all the time. I'm just like, leave me in peace. Give me some time to rest my mind. I'm getting old. I'm not getting any younger. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be swearing at the people all the time. Bunch of motherfuckers. I don't want. So you're telling me you want. Oh, there you go, motherfucker. There you go, bossy. Get lost, disappear. I don't even know what the hell you're doing here. You should be in bed sleeping by now. But no, you are here annoying me, and at the same time, I'm here annoying you. That's why you are here, motherfucker. So no, back in the days, I used to have a lot of people work under my supervision. No more that shit, boy. No more. But that works for me. I don't know about other people, other lifestyle, but I can't deal with dickheads anymore at work. I really can't, really. I'm back, motherfuckers. So yeah, Apostle, sometimes it's hard when you decide to change your career, because you start thinking you're gonna have to change your lifestyle. That happened to me, because you start to get comfortable with the life what we have, the ways what we have, and trying to first is the money part of it. Yes, you might have more time, less responsibility, but also the money will drop. So the lifestyle might not be the same for a period of time. Having more time, more spare time, it means you can go for different projects. So I was getting a wage, which was significant great to me as a single boy, young man, but I didn't have even a push bike because I was just wasting all my money. Well, when I say waste, let's rephrase it. I don't say waste because I lived the life the way I wanted to live. I have a great life. Managed to buy a house in Brazil, helped a lot of friends of mine, helped my sister to buy to build her house, So I have done few good things in there, but I never put the money into any kind of investment. I was just young, amateur with a lot of money in my pocket. So I was going out all the time. I was going to the restaurants, not the place where I was working, but other restaurants, and I was eating whatever I wanted, you know. And whoever were there with me was getting something from me. When I decided I don't want this job anymore, I want to change. And then I became a chef again, instead of an air chef. Working for very small pubs, you know, just doing like few cooking during the day while I was between jobs because I didn't know what I wanted to do all the time. I truly didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't want to live through martial arts. Probably that would not work anyway. People think martial arts gives money, but not for people like me. To make money in martial arts, first you need to be a dickhead or a prostitute from the system, because you need to bow for a lot of things which I do not. You need to put your head down to a lot of people and listen to a lot of shit which I won't take them, because you need that 30, 40, 50 quid coming a month for the membership. I don't need it. In the previous years, if you ask any of my students why I do not have more students than what I have right now, because if you ask me how many students do you have, I would say straight away I have 6, maybe 7 if somebody else will come. There's a young lady who asked me if I could train her. She's already been practicing martial arts for maybe the past 12, 15 years. And I said, well, yeah, maybe, I'll see. And then I said, yeah, why not? But I had people in my gym. I had over 100 students training with me at once. I had a lot of people. And what I got out of all of that? Trouble. People moaning, complaining all the time. You know, well, that person is not training as hard as he should. Why he's not training more? Why he has a better, greater belt than I, and all that kind of shit. I just said, you know what? Let's change what's happening around here. So I put 80% of my students, I invited them out of my school, and I kept 20% out of it. This 20%. Not satisfied with some of them, so I asked another few guys to leave. Some of the others, they had to move somewhere else. So I just decided I'm not going to advertise my class anymore. I don't want to grow it anymore. It's not about the money. I don't need that money. I have my job. I don't need that stress in my head. I don't. So I decided. So now sometimes people, so how many people training with you now? Well, training with me now, maybe sometimes 4, sometimes 6. Sometimes when he's very busy, there's 10 people in the gym. Oh wow, what happened? Why you don't have any more students? Because I don't want stress in my head. I don't want to have dickheads there just coming, paying the money, doing whatever they please. Because in my school, I am the one who is the leader. I am the one on the front line. I am the responsible for that shit when that happens. So when the people, they start coming and ask, I would like to train capoeira. My students teaching there, go train. Well, at this, there's another group in there. There's plenty of capoeira groups in here. I'm not bothered about teaching anyone. I just want to train myself sometimes, train some of my older students, and live in peace. That's what I want. Most of the weekends, if I want, I could be traveling every single weekend into a different country, into a different place. I don't have the head for that anymore. Last 2 weeks ago, I was in Poland. Next week, this weekend, I'm in Scotland. The following week, I have an invitation to go to France. I'm not going to France. There's another invitation to go to Liverpool. I will. And then London, and then Spain, and then Portugal, and then Croatia, and then Budapest. It's just, I'm old. Can I just sometimes be in peace and be inside my own house? Plenty of my students, they are already teaching. Invite my boys to go in there. Oh, you need to be there, so I don't need to be anywhere. I can be whatever I want to be. That's the difference between who lives through the martial arts because they are obliged to go there to make the earnings, or me. Fuck it. I go wherever I want. And it's not about. And here I am, just prepared to go to the road. So thank you guys for coming this morning here. Thanks for those who made yesterday to the live of the class, the capoeira lesson. So I shall see you guys later on when I come for my second load. Now it's time to hit the road and see what is out there waiting for me today. Another day, another challenge, another move out. We'll speak to you guys later on. Bye for now. Bye, Possum. Thank you very much, buddy.